What's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute, man. Listen, the next video, the top 10 scary videos that'll make you wet the bed. Now, I'm a grown man. I bet not be wet in the bed. And if I do, in the middle of the night, I have no choice but to blame it on Queen. I have no choice but to blame it on Queen, bro. You like wake up in the bed, you be like, oh my God, Queen, you wet yourself. Like, you're getting old. Sweetheart, you're getting old. You can't control your bladder. Yeah, look, you got it all over me. Nah, let me chill. But we're gonna get to this video, man. So if you're new to the fam, hit the subscribe button. Sorry. Oh man, I just can't imagine that though. Yeah, there's something wrong with me. Seriously, I'm sick in the head, bro. But if you're new to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button, join the fam, and make sure you do one thing for those haters who probably hit the dislike button already and haven't even given the video a chance. You know what we do for them? Run the likes up, baby. Let's go.
If you want clean sheets in the morning, you'd better skip this top 10. Simply put, these videos are simply too scary. Number 10. Look behind you. If the only friend you could make at the park was a demon ghost girl, would you still play along? Posted to the r/ghosts subreddit. Redditor Miserable Ad 1849 explains that the video she's posting is her neighbor's. She writes, their children were playing on a slide and they noted that some kind of face was showed behind their daughter and there weren't other children playing.
Hey, vente.
The video shows a girl.
And I keep looking under the slide a little bit to see if I see any little feet dangling or something. I don't see none. The face looks very, 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 very pale. So I don't know about this one, man.
Going down the slide, it even looks like she's being pushed. She lands at the bottom, knocking into her sister.
And the way it fades to black, just kind of, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, no one likes to bump into someone at the bottom of the slide. All's good, right? Look more closely at who appears.
Then look at the shadow on the ground. I'm investigating this one, bro. I don't like this one. Look at this shadow on the ground. Let's see if we see something moving.
Lands at the bottom, knocking into her sister. Well,
can't really see much movement.
No one likes to bump into someone at the bottom of the slide. All's good, right? Look more closely at who appears at the top. A ghostly child's face pops up, curtained with dark hair, and the scary figure looks like it gave the girl a push down the slide. Then, mysteriously, the ghostly figure pulls away out of view, instead of taking her turn. The creepiest thing about the figure is its pallid coloring. It's dark out, so colors are not bright. But the other girls appear alive and vivid. Ghost Girl, on the other hand, her coloring is pale and dull. I think that girl might have a ghostly companion. Number 9. Shut the door. Social media influencers and content creators beware. Your next video might attract photobombs of the paranormal variety. Published to YouTube by Trendwave in June of 2019, the scary video shows that even ghosts can be gate crashers. A young woman is filming footage for her channel. As she's talking very nonchalantly to her viewers, the door behind her swings shut with great force. But let's rewind back. Not only did the door slam, but something appears to have slammed it. Look closely at the top of the door frame, and you can see the cause. A creepy, transparent-looking face peeks around the corner before pulling out of sight again, and then the door slams shut. A young woman approaches the door to see who or what was there, but she doesn't look alarmed or concerned, which makes us think she found nothing, but I'm sure you're alarmed. In fact, you might have just wet the bed.
Nah, what pissed me off is her delayed response. That door slammed, and then finally 2 seconds later, she turned around. That was what made me mad, bro. Reflexes gotta be on point. Door slam, you look, then go. It gotta be all quick.
8. Batty Poltergeist. Don't you hate it when you think you're alone, but you discover you're very much not at full volume? Published by Dark Ghost Paranormal in May of 2020, this abandoned house doesn't seem to be empty after all. After entering the attic, this Russian paranormal investigator comes across these creepy old-timey strollers with plastic baby dolls inside. This one appears to have black lips and eyes. In one room, the investigator sets up his camera when this happens. Something is shaking aggressively, almost like a washing machine. The shaking goes on for a while, then a shadow disturbs the red light in the next room before the light shuts off completely, like a breaker went off. At the same time, the shaking stops. Later, from that same room, something is heard being thrown. It sounds like a rock or something small. The investigator soon enters the scene with his flashlight to adjust the camera. He ends up shooting film on his smartphone while lots of animal noises can be heard squeaking in the background, likely coming from these bats flying overhead in the next room.
Снимаю сейчас на смартфон. Потому что все камеры стоят там.
These same bats will later
see bats, crows, all that type of stuff like that. No, that stuff just makes me think it's hovering around paranormal spirits or death in general. You know what I mean? Like, I associate them with like the death, dead, paranormal, stuff like that. No, time to go.
later come after him, flying straight at him like Dracula. Shortly after, the lights go out a second time and the investigator is talking. He stops short when he hears something. He turns and in the doorway you can clearly see a shadow fall. What is standing in that doorway?
Oops.
Perhaps it causes what happens next. Again, while filming, the bats circling the ceiling. In the red room, something is thrown across the room. This sends the investigator running out of there fast. He leaves the room but then returns for his equipment. Now that's true dedication. Would you be able to re-enter a room where an aggressive, angry ghost has made itself known? Number 7. Creepy Critter. That oil spill on the ground may not be what you think. Published to thriller Tamisha in July of 2021. This creepy critter was caught on CCTV footage, at first blending into random splotches on the surrounding concrete and asphalt, but soon it pops up from its camouflage position and starts crawling, scuttling about. When it first appears on the scene, it bear crawls across the pavement before standing to thrash at a poster on the wall. After the poster is torn, it scurries off again. Zooming in on the creature reveals it's even creepier close up.
Yo, no, whoa, look at the face, look at the face, look at the face.
Stop.
I don't like the eyes, the face, the mouth look like he got some type of Joker thing going on here with his smile can reach way out here. No. Look at that. Look at that.
The scary thing looks humanoid, but its eyes are glowing, its mouth is wide, and its face is not well defined. Do you know what this creepy critter might be? All we know is that it clearly doesn't look like the animated series. Treese, is anybody here an anime fan? Number 6, who's in your back seat? You're sitting in the driver's seat of your car when you feel eyes on you from the back seat. YouTuber Dark Path Scary's video published in...
Told y'all back when we talked about them urban legend videos, bro. Always, I don't care what you doing. You get in your car, you turn around, you look. Or even before you get in your car, you look in the back seat. Make sure nobody ain't plotting, laying in the floor, plotting to get you, bro. Slow down a little bit and check, man. I know we be in a rush. And speaking of that, lock your doors, lock your windows. Go do it now. Pause the video. Go do it now.
In June of 2021 reveals whose eyes those are that are burning into the back of your head. In the video, a young man is taking a phone call and doesn't notice this demon child with glowing eyes glaring at him. It sits there silently, watching its victim with glowing, cold-rimmed eyes. When he does finally notice, he leaps across the seat and out of the video, while the mysterious creature ducks out of view. This video serves as a reminder, the next time you don't feel alone in your car, look over your shoulder, because you may not be alone. Number 5, Britain's Area 51. The UK has its own version of Area 51, known as the Burlington Bunker. Atlas Obscura describes the 34-acre subterranean bunker. The mile-long bunker complex contains 60 miles of road and in its time was self-sustainable, fitted with a kitchen, cafeteria, hospital, offices, and much more, all below the ground. Needless to say today, it's the perfect place for an urban exploration adventure, which is exactly what the crew of Dark Arts TV set out on in this scary video. Published in November of 2020, the channel writes, "We explore above surface at highly sensitive sites before heading over 100 feet underground into Box Mine to find the infamous secret red door that leads into Burlington, Area 51 UK. The group attempted to explore the bunker the previous year, but were stopped by security."
Always remember, man, you go in a cave or any kind of confined space, you pick one of the walls, bro. It's a little tidbit for y'all. You know, a lot of y'all know it, but some of y'all don't. Pick a wall. Stay on that wall. You know what I mean? That wall is going to take you in. When you turn around to come out, stay on that wall to go out. You get what I'm saying? Pick which hand. If you're going to do a right hand going in, you getting ready to come out, you do a left hand. You get what I'm saying? And take that wall all the way back out, bro. So.
Security before they even entered. And yet they returned for more, and this time they wouldn't be disappointed. As they walk through the woods, a black hooded figure is seen lurking behind the fence.
Police say it's nothing to do with us anymore. We don't use this place. We're not underground. It's nothing to do with us.
He's visible for just a moment before walking off into the thick trees. The figure looks like it appears out of thin air. Is it security personnel yet again, a ghost? Or are they not alone on the premises? After entering underground, it's clear this place is not stable. A thick beam of wood is propping up the rock above, and in the background, a male whisper is heard.
If that alone don't tell you it's time to get out of there, a beam of wood, like, hold it, no, bro. And that's the scary thing about them, man. They can collapse down at any moment.
On you, bro.
Yeah, on me, bro. Wow.
What it says is inaudible, and it's unclear if it's just one of the boys, but it's certainly creepy. Later, as they're climbing over the large chunks of cement and rocks, the camera is directed towards a dark tunnel to the right. There's a light glowing down there. It might be a flashlight, or it could be the light at the end of the tunnel. At one point, they find a Christmas tree, which was clearly set up for a party. It looks like a little fire was even pitched with a small makeshift brick fireplace. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, anyone? They continue on and find these strange brick people set up as roadblocks, or the unofficial guards of the bunker.
Roadblocks. Been down the
Although they look quite harmless, they're actually pretty creepy. The group stops short when they hear something that sounds like rumbling. While they're talking, a whistle is also heard in the background.
Yeah. So you've got the thrown bones and now you've got the thrown bricks. Go down.
Hey,
get in there. Get in.
They finally arrive at the infamous red door, and the strange alarm starts going off. It sounds like the alarm on a child's plaything. A thick teal smoke is then emitted. They think it might be harmless and devise to scare them, but decide it's not something they should be breathing in. They also start to feel lightheaded and they can hear something behind the red doors. They believe it could be dogs.
Dude, that's mad trippy though.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a dog.
Yeah, dogs.
Whether dogs have been sicked on them or not, they should probably think about getting out of there before they inhale too much of this mysterious gas. Number 4.
See, that's why I would call like fake on that one, bro. Because in a confined space like that, no 4-gas monitor, nothing to kind of monitor the air levels and stuff, the oxygen. No. You just comfortable enough to let a green gas come out, then you let me know. Nah, it can't be real, bro. Nobody's that comfortable.
Poltergeist Party. Lainey and Ben's crazy haunted house doesn't hold back. Published to their YouTube channel in July of 2021. The following videos are sure to make you wet the bed. In the first video, Ben says he made it home before Lainey and came upon this.
And I've come into this. Smashed mug.
The cupboard is open and a mug is smashed on the kitchen floor. The poltergeists that haunt the place must have had one of their signature parties. Ben notes he has CCTV cameras set up in his home so they can quickly check out what happened. And here's what happened. The cupboard slings open and a mug launches out, smashing to pieces on the floor and making...
Now, I was gonna say, when he first opened the door, if you notice, it was two little, look like bowls, like animal food and water bowls sitting off to the side of the counter. So I was like, maybe it was an animal. Maybe it looks like small enough to be like maybe a cat bowl. So maybe the cat did it. Climbed up the counter, opened up the cabinet, and then broke a few things. That theory was just debunked by this video right here. So, yeah, man, you hear a lot of stories about people coming home to things broken or in the middle of the night being woke up by things broken. Put some cameras up, bro, like he did, and catch it.
Quite a racket. The poltergeists in Lainey and Ben's house are some of the most active we've ever seen. What do you think these mysterious spirits are up to? Whatever it is, as YouTuber Sue Smith suggested, it's probably time to invest in some shatterproof mugs. Number 3. Possessed Lady. What would you think if someone ran at you backwards? Published in July of 2021, this lady in red is about to take Scary to a whole other level. Wandering down the street with her arms spread wide, the woman is wailing at the sky. She walks slowly forward but seems to have attracted a crowd, who all enter the street to see what's going on. That's when she starts running at them, backwards and with her arms still spread wide. The image is beyond creepy. Needless to say, this alarms every one of the onlookers in her path, who all run away as fast as they can. But the wailing lady doesn't capture anyone. Instead, she collapses backwards on the ground. Is this woman out of her mind? Is she possessed? Or is this some kind of joke? All I know is she definitely needs some assistance. Number 2. Middle of nowhere mansion. This abandoned mansion, once owned by millionaires, is plopped right in the middle of nowhere. The perfect place for ritualists to set up shop. Published to YouTube by Steve Ronan.
That's what it is. People just drive around. Oh, there goes an abandoned house. Let's go do a ritual in there. And then wonder why they end up dead later.
And in February of 2021, This scary video explores the site of these rituals. Before heading inside, Steve gets some crazy vibes from this abandoned car parked out front. Covered in snow, the car looks as though it's been in an accident. Its hood is bent out of shape. Upon entering,
See, in my mind, I see that. I think, wow, somebody came here. They had car trouble. Car stalled out on them. They're inside seeking shelter. You just gonna walk in on them like that? Yeah, y'all some bold people, bro. No.
Entering the place, they see it's been torn apart, the homeowner's property scattered across the floor. They come across an old suitcase with a rose pink gown inside alongside some worn slippers. Although the gown looks new, the slippers look very old, judging by their style and their use. Atop the fireplace is a nativity scene. The fireplace itself appears to be a false fireplace without a chimney, purely there for decoration. On a rocking chair in another room is a mysterious book called The World's Last Mysteries. On the cover is an Aztec sunstone. Steve says he's going to look for this book as it might lead him to new places to explore. And finally, in the bedroom, the star of the show, a ritualistic symbol is painted into the floor.
I found this satanic symbol that everyone keeps talking about here. Here, there used to be like candles and a bunch of weird artifacts and even like mouse and rats and animals.
Steve says there were once candles, creepy artifacts, and rats and other animals surrounding this symbol, but now stuff is piled over top of it, and the room looks like it's been cleaned up, but the symbol still lingers here. Perhaps no one has been able to get rid of it, no matter how hard they tried. I've got a challenge for you. 5 are curious about what I look like in real. Follow button to find out. Number 1. Open and shut case. While it's scary enough to capture paranormal footage on video while you're not in the room, it's even scarier when it happens right in front of you. Published to YouTube in September of 2015, Michael D. McGee writes, I was sitting at my computer when I caught the door opening and closing out of the corner of my eye. It kept starting and stopping, so when I finally got my camera, this is what I captured.
Fuck it. There it goes. This is what I was doing, just going back and forth, back and forth.
At the beginning of the video, just as Michael said, the door is opening and closing in a very strange manner. It doesn't slam shut like a draft has pushed it closed. Watch right before the door opens, a shadow appears briefly on the cardboard box to the left.
This is what I was doing, just going back and forth, back and forth.
Well, you might think it's Michael's shadow. He's holding the camera very still, so we can't imagine he's the one who casted it. Could it be that he's not alone? Michael enters the room to investigate. There's no one under the bed or visible in the room, but there does appear to be a handprint smudged on the closet mirror. He looks through the wardrobe and everything else but finds nothing. There are no windows open in the room either, which confirms the draft is unlikely. Michael tells the spirit in the room that it's unwelcome. Maybe the spirit is thinking the same of him. Are you sure you're brave enough to watch this list? Because these scary...
That would be me in there trying to talk to the spirit. Hey, man, I'm not really the person you looking for, bro. No. And if you just give me a second, I'll be moved out of here soon, bro. I'm leaving tonight. I'd be definitely in there trying to talk and reason with him, fam. Nah, all you had to do was say you wanted this place. I ain't really like it anyway. It's yours. For real. Nah, bro. That's crazy. Doors opening, dishes flying out of closets and breaking. Nah. Apparently, obviously, you want this place more than me. It's yours, bro. All you had to do was just say that. That's it. I'm gone. You got it. That is exactly how that conversation would go. But y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of this video, man. The top 10 scary videos that'll make you wet the bed. It's taking me back to that beginning, and I'm trying not to laugh. All right, man. Till the next reaction of my piece, y'all stay solid. Hey.